Alright, so my latest video is changing the lower radiator hose on a 2013 Ford Fusion. As you can see right there, there's my replacement hose. And if we look around here, you can see all of the pieces. It comes with one of the clips, I guess. You see the end on the right, middle, and then this little tube goes to the reservoir, which you'll see here in a second. So if we go back to the car, I have the car jacked up, and you can see that very end hose is this one. Here's the filler, and right down in here is where that hose off of that is going to connect. Then if we go under the car, I'm currently draining the fluid out right now, so we'll get back underneath the car. And as you can see, it's currently draining the radiator. The hose that I'm replacing is this one, and the hole was right at the top of this. Somehow this particular hose got a hole right here, so I'm changing that. This is going to be a bit challenging. This piece went on connected up here to that piece that I just hit. This part should be easy to release. What I'm worried about underneath here, there's a clip that's right there that you would have seen on the, I don't know if you can see that or not. And then where it connects to the other side, shoot, there's no light, so you can't really see. But up in this area, up in there is the other end of the hose. So I have to be able to take out another clip. Then I have to pull this piece off right here, off the bar, and then I should just pull right out of there. So that's pretty much all there is to it. I'll do a little more video as I go, but once you jack it up, you can get underneath there. My car has a really low skirt, and so it's really hard to get a jack underneath this thing, and I've got it jacked in 3 points right now, one for safety and 2 on the back. So that's it for now. Okay, so I'm finished. These are the tools that I needed. I ended up using a vice grips and a saw, because I used that to cut the hose, to cut it off in a couple places. It was easier than trying to get the vice grips in there to clamp. Those clamps can be kind of a pain in the butt. Here's the one on the new hose here. If you look at it, there's like a little notch that's there, and if you close this clamp down, it'll lock in that notch, and then you put that piece back on it, put it in place, and then just jam a screwdriver in there, and it'll knock it off the notch and open up, which will keep it clamped. The other thing that I had a little bit of a struggle with is, I don't know if you can see it, but down here, if you follow from up here where this is the reservoir, down here there's a little it's a twist tie that's in there, and that twist tie goes into a little hole right there, and when I took it off, I couldn't get that stupid little plug out of the hole, so I ended up actually doing a little bit of just struggling with that with some pliers until I finally was able to pull it out. But once I got that out, that actually was pretty easy. It goes straight down. So if we go back down underneath, what I ended up doing was I started on this side, which is the far left side. I put this one on. Again, that's just all you have to do is just push on it or apply it with a plier, and that thing this clamp will go off. But this hose down to here, once I got this hose right here in there, there's another one of those little twisty ties that had to go in there. And then the hardest one, I think, of all was this one that's back in this area. I don't think you can see it, but back in there, it was kind of hard to get that on and off. I ended up having to cut it to get it out. To put it back in was pretty easy. You just kind of push it in, and again, if you just take this little thing, push a screwdriver in and twist it, these will pop up. But that one is, I don't know if you can see it, back behind my hand right there. Anyways, so it's done. Now I just need to add some antifreeze to it. By and large, it really wasn't that difficult to do. If it would have been nicer out here instead of 110 degrees in my garage, probably would have gone a little bit faster, but not bad. I saved myself about $400. The Ford dealership wanted $450 to change this this hose, which I think is crazy. So the hose was $40 and just a little bit of time to make it happen. So good luck on your projects, and hope this is useful. Talk to you later.